The president knows this game pretty well. The president has worked with Raila Odinga before. They have been in ODM. So they understand one another. It's like a game of chess. So the president knows the next move that Raila is going to make.
I think, although it is so unfortunate that we are discussing an issue that is supposed to be behind us. We are discussing about an election that was won, that there were a lot of issues to do with court proceedings. And finally, the verdict is what we saw, all of us as Kenyans. And when the Asimio pronounced that there are new evidence that they have received, and the evidence that they have is that His Excellency, Right Honorable Raila Odinga won in Mount Kenya. He also won in Uasin Gishu. He won in Taraganithi. He won in Meru. When you look at those things, Olo, it will make you think like we are all going mad in this country, that we don't respect the numbers. Like when you talk about Uasin Gishu, the home ground of His Excellency the President, would you imagine in your rightful senses that somebody else may have actually won in the current politics? And then again, Bwana Olo, if you read the minds of the speakers of that meeting, look at Kalonzo. Kalonzo was somehow very soft-spoken. He was somehow neutral.
But that has been Honorable Kalonzo.
Listen. He was pronouncing peace. He was not as uttering fire like the way Karua, the way Right Honorable Raila Odinga did. The two have a mission. But you see, there is a fear with the senior counsel, Kalonzo Musyoka. He is looking at the sanctity of the country. He's looking at the peace of the country. Because when you talk about that, a meeting like yesterday, I'm told that, I have my daughter who was passing by, so pinned me to a rope of their phones. So, what we are seeing, Olo, is something that should not be there in the first place. The new evidence, when Right Honorable Raila pronounced that he had the visitors in his place and that he will show, I'm not talking about the whistleblower now. I'm talking about Right Honorable Raila Odinga, who pronounced that these visitors, called Chebukati and the rest, came to his home. Yet he was standing before the court the other time. They were called to provide all the evidence. Where were all these evidence when that time was provided? You read mischief in all these things, and rightly said. And you've heard Mheshimiwa Kachwang saying, yes, if Raila has been summoned to the DCIO, and then he said, by the time when we'll be going to Gigiri, all of us shall be there. You people, don't you think we shall go there? Accompanying him, he will not be alone. Now, look at that, Olo. We are seeing a recipe of chaos. We are seeing a country being driven to a state of anarchy. We are seeing people who are being driven to cause chaos, to cause mayhem in a peaceful country like this one, after a very successful election. My friend, where are we heading?
No.
Where are we?
No.